Good morning. It's the morning of day two on the high sugar diet, and I'll show you my glucose levels, blood glucose levels. So this is, this is what I'm going to have for breakfast. Hold on a minute. So here we are. So I'll get my stylus out so you can see what I'm talking about. So I went to bed here around this time last night, and then as you can see, my fasting glucose levels during the night. So this little dip here and the little red mark here, this is about the time I got up. So I haven't eaten anything yet. I've just had water so far this morning. So you can see that my fasting glucose levels through the night look like they're around, well, I'm at 4.3 millimoles right now, which is here. So my fasting glucose levels probably were around 4, maybe 3.5 to 4 during the night. So yeah, with a normal range, you know, low, as in if I was, diabetic, and from my tea, and it was up, and it was still, almost, coming down from yesterday. Well, you can see that it's not. It's not up here 21 millimoles or off this chart. It's, down here 3 or 4 millimoles, which is, good. I would say if you were type 2 diabetic, then, well, I'm not, am I? So it's not up here. But anyway, this is day 2, morning of day 2, and this is what I'm going to have for breakfast. So I'm going to start off with these 2 mangoes. This one's ripe. I hope this one's going to be okay. Some orange juice, and then I'm probably going to have, after that, the pasta that the rest of the pasta that I had, that I made yesterday. So this is about, just measured it on the scale, this is about 400 grams of cooked pasta. So there you go. Hope you find it interesting here. But I found, I just noticed again, I think I noticed it last night, yesterday morning rather, this little, so you can see here, this little dip here, this is just sort of before I woke up, and I don't know, I say I'm finding out new things, it's interesting. I woke up just around this period where supposedly, if this is correct, my blood glucose levels dropped below, I think they went to about almost 3 millimoles, which I don't know if it's my blood glucose levels dropping made me wake up. That's what made me wake up, because then, my body's telling me I need to get going now to eat some sugars or whatnot. But yeah, it's interesting. I woke up just as if that's true, the blood glucose levels dropped to their lowest. So I haven't eaten yet. I got up, I woken up, and my blood glucose levels went up as I got up and showered and whatnot. So yeah, these are interesting. But anyway, I'll show you what my blood glucose levels are in a few hours after I've eaten, and I'm planning on not doing any exercise today, just to have a day showing that what my blood glucose levels during the day are without any exercise. So yeah, interesting stuff, isn't it? Look at that. Now this is how I like to have my mangoes. Skin them like an apple or whatever you call it. And then, eat it like an apple. And this one's so far is particularly sweet, so pretty good. A lot of sugar in that. Don't know what this one's like, but yeah, just eating them here with a beautiful view of nature. And then I'm gonna get them down with some orange juice, and then some pasta. But yeah, these taste This one tasted particularly sweet, which is good. Welcome to lunch. So I'm just preparing my lunch. So it's about 12:30. So it's been a few hours since I've eaten. So this is my glucose levels right now. It's amazing, isn't it? This technology, still I think it's amazing. So I had my breakfast here. I ended up just having 2 mangoes and I had about a litre of orange juice in total. And as you can see, this rise here, when my blood glucose went up, stopped, and then came back down. And then that, I was just sitting down, and then I've got up and there was a little rise there. And yeah, that's what my glucose levels are now. So I'm just making myself some sauce here, and I'm gonna have some pasta again. So I didn't actually finish off the pasta from before, so I'm going to have that and make up some meat pasta. Again, I like mixing in different types of pasta because I like the taste. Add that in, and I'll show you. Oh, dropped a bit. So this is my spicy tomato sauce that I like to make. It goes amazing with pasta. And I'll show you the herbs and spices that I'm using. Oh, that smells great. So here it is. So this is the spice of life here. So I recommend all of these. I use all of these. Some pepper there. And the magic ingredient, table sugar. So I added in what? Probably at least 100 grams or so. Now this batch that I'm making up will last me a few days. So I'm gonna have it for lunch now, and then probably for the next few days I'll just decant this eventually when it cools down, and I'll put it in the fridge, which is just over there, kind of point it, and that'll last a good few days. That smells amazing. So I'll just stir my pasta so it's not sticking to the bottom. There you go. So this is my blood glucose level so far today. Eating lots of carbohydrates, so a high sugar diet of, so far today I've had fruit and fruit juice. So this is my fasting glucose levels during the night, probably around 3.5, 4 millimoles on average across the night. Then I got up, had my breakfast, come back down, and that's what it is at the moment. Rice and pasta with my spicy herbs and spicy tomato sauce. There's some rice there. Can you smell it? Good stuff. Well, here it is. It's coming up to, again, about 9:30, 20 to 10. And yeah, it's been more than 2 hours since I last ate, since I had my tea. So just an overview of the day. So this is where I am now, here. And since I just had my tea, which was this rise here. So I had my tea here about 6:30 or so, just after 6. And then my blood glucose levels went up here. And then came back down. And then this has been the level since. And since I had my tea here, which was that big bowl of rice and pasta, which was a combination of about 300 grams of pasta, about 300 to 400 grams of pasta, and about 250 grams of rice. I had some ice lollies. I had about 3 small ice lollies, so it didn't really do anything, as you can see. And yeah, my glucose levels during the day, you can see that was breakfast, that was lunch, and then you can hardly even really notice tea, which was rice and pasta. It didn't go flying up here, and so yeah, all another day. Well, what's this, the second day. So this is the range of my glucose levels for the second day. So yeah, again, if I was diabetic, I would expect that after I'd been eating, so these 3 generally larger increases in glucose. So after my breakfast, I would expect, if I was diabetic, type 2 diabetic, I would expect blood glucose levels to go up and then come down slowly. Whereas, as you can see, I must be sensitive, have a good insulin sensitivity, because my blood glucose levels are coming down sort of quite rapidly actually, and then just being maintained at a expected healthy range there. So again, nothing really more than about 8 millimoles today, and yeah, around for 5 or 6 during the day. So yeah, good healthy normal range. So I'll record again what I have to eat and my blood glucose levels during the day. So today I didn't do any exercise at all. It was a sedentary day in the office, and as you can see, I didn't need to, after I'd eaten the 3 meals in the day, so breakfast, lunch and tea, I didn't go out for a walk or a run or a cycle or anything. I just was sedentary all day, let's say, in the office. And I didn't need to go for a walk, for example, after I'd had my lunch or my tea, as what is quite often people give that advice in order to maintain your healthy glucose levels. I didn't even need to do that, as you can see. It just went up and then came back down. So, for example, I was just sitting down after lunch and it came down back to the normal range. So my body is maintaining a healthy glucose levels throughout the day. And this was a day, again, just sedentary all day. I didn't move my body at all, other than to stand up and sit down. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and like and subscribe. And the most exercise I'm doing right now is standing up, supporting my own weight. So check out the other videos on the channel where you can see I'm always lean and healthy and fit. And this, again, day 2 without any exercise. This is how healthy. I think this is a healthy looking chart here on the high sugar diet. So as you saw, fruit, rice, pasta, fruit juice, high carbohydrate diet, and a low fat, low protein. And these are the best foods, aren't they? Rice and pasta and ice lollies, sweets. These are the best things in life. So like and subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions or comments. And if you want to see your glucose levels like this, get in touch for a personalised meal plan, and you can have a glucose chart like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.